welcome, my returning subscribers and new viewers. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Mumzibah Talks. Wow, you're welcome once more. So, I'm Mumzibah, a child, youth, and family life coach. You're welcome to this channel. Today with me on the program are some medical practitioners, and together we'll be discussing about a very vital and crucial topic titled Feminine Health and Pregnancy. It's promising to be very, very educative. So please, if you are just joining me here for the first time, please do click on the subscribe button to become a subscriber, and also on the notification button so you can be notified for new videos. On this channel, we talk about a lot of educative content that has to do with health and wellness, family and relationship, and we'll also talk about business and success stories and a lot more. So for now, I want you to join me. Come on, let's learn together. So, thank you for staying tuned. As I said earlier, today I'm having with us here a nurse and a midwife, Nurse Adana Ume. So say hello to our viewers.
Hello everyone, good afternoon.
You're welcome, good afternoon. And also my very left is marital coach, Blessing Odonome. You're welcome, madam.
Hello everyone, thank you so much. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you all. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever time you are receiving this video, wherever you are. So today we'll be talking about a very crucial topic titled Feminine Health and Pregnancy. It is very important to talk about this because women are very, very important to our family. They are very, very important also to our nation at large. So it is very important that we talk about them. This video is very important for every woman out there. It's important for any husband out there because you need to add one or two to assist your wife. And it's also important for any father out there. So, okay, you're in the right place. If you want to learn more about feminine health and pregnancy, this is the video for you. So, come on, let's listen more. So, Nurse, thank you for joining us.
You're welcome.
I know it was very, very impromptu. Thank you so much for joining.
You're welcome.
So today we'll be taking some questions that people have been asking. I did some survey and they were asking this question because it's a very, very important question, at least to them. It's very, very important. So I know definitely you'll be giving us a highlight on it and people can learn more from you.
Okay.
So we're going to start with pregnancy first. So, Nurse, based on the context, how can you help us to understand the meaning of feminine health and pregnancy? Feminine health. So, in case somebody just heard something like feminine health, what is it really all about?
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Once again. Good afternoon. Yeah, when we talk about feminine health, we all know that feminine needs to do with women, girls of any age, not minding the race. But then when we talk about health, we all know we understand health to be whether good health, whether this person is sick or whatever. But here, I think we are here to talk about the good health aspect part of it. Also, when you talk about feminine health, how to involves is a part of medicine to say that takes care of probably the health of any woman or girl in the global, the diagnosis, the treatment of any kind of sicknesses, and then the management of any disease conditions affecting women at large. Okay, so thank you so much. Feminine health, we understand. She said that it has to do with anything female, anything, maybe a mother, a wife, a daughter, so that's about it. Whether in good health or bad health, we are just talking about all health. So that's when you hear about this feminine health, that's about all what it's about. So what about pregnancy? I know some people can see pregnancy as a woman with a bulgy tummy, but far from that,
I want you to highlight and make us understand more what leads to this pregnancy and what is it about.
Okay, safe to say pregnancy is a man and women thing that it can only happen when a husband and wife comes together to have sex, then conception comes in, after which the woman lives to have a growing human being inside her. So I think pregnancy from the last day of your menstrual, from the first day of your last menstrual period till the 9th month, that is about many days of not seeing your period, till 9 months that the woman has to deliver. So that is what pregnancy is all about. It's mainly about being with a child, with another human being in uterus, which can only occur when a man and a woman comes together and conception takes place.
So thank you so much, ma.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, ma. She has a lot to tell us. A lot. Are you listening? Please, if you have somebody there that you know this program is very important for, please just share this link to that person. That person will end up thanking you later. So she told us that pregnancy is for a man and a woman, a married, in fact, I'm not talking this because of, this is a family thing. A married man and a married woman, because it becomes a nuisance and an unwanted thing when it's between people who are not ready for it. So before you go into it, don't say the devil had to work. No, the devil didn't ask us to go into it. You're supposed to understand that when a man and a woman comes together to have sex and close contact together sexually, the next thing is pregnancy, in case you don't know that. So that is it. So the next one that we'll be talking about now briefly is, as we're talking about pregnancy, is there an ideal age for pregnancy? Is there really a particular time? You say this time is really a matured age or the right age for anyone to go and observe this pregnancy? Actually,
we have 3 stages of a woman's life. We have teenage, we have adolescence, we have adulthood. But from my own point of view, I think getting pregnant at the age of 25 is the best time for any woman to be pregnant. But though some people will still go and some books still says that you can get pregnant from 20 years. But 25 is the ideal time, because then all the reproductive system of a woman, all the hormones, all the bones and every other thing that is necessary for this pregnancy must have been matured by that time for any woman to carry pregnancy perfectly well. So I think from the age of 25 upwards is the ideal time for a woman to get pregnant. Thank you so much, Ness.
Okay, she said that the ideal time is from 25 years, and she gave us possible reasons why it should be so. So now, thank you so much, madam. And we're going to be asking another one. It says, what are the best nutrition for pregnancy? What are the best nutrition for pregnancy?
Okay. When we talk about nutrition in pregnancy, nutrition in pregnancy involves so many, but then proteins and vitamins are the best nutrition in pregnancy. Then when we talk about carbohydrate is needed, but in a smaller quantity, because even the growing fetus needs carbohydrates. Even the mother carrying the baby needs carbohydrate, because it needs pregnancy is a work on its own. So the mother will be exhausted if she doesn't take in carbohydrates. But protein and vitamins are mostly needed because it protects the baby against harmful how will I put it? It protects the baby against diseases and infections. And then it boosts the mother's immune system, because at this point the baby and the mother are sharing her own immune system. So with the protein and vitamins, she is more prone to have enough immune antibodies to protect the baby from harm in uterus. So I think protein, vitamins, minerals too is okay. Then calcium is okay for bones and baby bones to be matured and more strong.
So when we're talking about calcium, we're talking about what food can we really take into our bodies that we can be assured when we take this in, we can, have calcium in our bodies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so we need to know
practical aspect.
Yeah, we need to know.
Most of our vegetables contain calcium.
Like,
let me see, like carrots.
Okay.
Our carrots.
Yeah.
Our all those vegetables that has high quantity of water in them.
All right. Okay.
Cabbage.
Okay.
Calcium.
All right.
Then most of all these are what is it called? Pumpkins.
All right. Okay.
Spinach. Exactly.
So is it very ideal? Okay. Someone want to prepare a dish of this veggies to put mayonnaise and make it like salad. Is it very ideal during pregnancy?
Of course.
It's very ideal.
Of course, but it's something you take once in a while. It's not something you eat every day.
All right.
So you can prepare it, use your mayonnaise as you want, but it's not something you eat every day.
Okay.
Because whatever calories you take in, there is a quantity a pregnant woman should take each day.
Okay.
Do you get? So when you take once in a week, it's not bad.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so what is the RDA? Do you have the recommended daily intake for them?
I can't actually give that now.
All right, okay. So that's very good. Thank you, madam. So we have another question. Is what are the likely pregnancy hygiene that we can observe when we are pregnant? Do you know possible hygienes?
Once a woman notices that
she's pregnant,
you have done a test, blood test, not the one you did by yourself at home.
Okay.
You've gone to the hospital, did your blood test, and they say, madam, you're pregnant.
Yes.
Glory to God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, from that moment, I think the woman is supposed to be on a high-tech hygiene because death is a microorganism. Once a woman is pregnant now, her body system is open. Her vagina, every part of her is open and can take anything at that particular time. Do you get?
Yeah.
And now, it's no longer you alone. It's the child inside you.
Yeah.
And the child inside you will be affected more faster than you because you've already grown an immune system protecting you against these diseases. But this child has not, is still want to share from you. So this child doesn't have any antibody protecting him or her inside you. So from there, a woman is recommended to, first of all, bath every first thing in the morning.
Okay.
If possible, you can take your bath 3 times in the day.
Okay.
Morning, afternoon, and night. Probably if your work doesn't stop you, or if you're the kind that goes to work, come back in the afternoon, why not? If you go to work in the morning, you bathe and go to work in the morning. After work, you come back in the afternoon, you have your bath again. Before you go back to sleep, you have your bath.
Okay.
Then, after going to toilet or easing yourself, you must wipe with tissue. Or, if possible, some people use water. But that water still, if you look at it, it's not hygiene.
Okay.
Yes, because when you wash, there's some
drops.
Some drops or there is even some chances that you might wash inside instead of
washing
coming outside.
Okay.
You get? Yeah. So it's advised that even after the washing, you can still use your tissue paper and clean. So at any point you enter the toilet, you do the same. Then it's good you don't use any toilet in anywhere. If you even see a way not to even use any toilet outside your house, it's advisable. So, and then your own toilet in your house, you make sure you wash as much you can as possible. Maybe if you wash your toilet, any opportunity you see, you wash. It mustn't be once in a week.
Okay.
It mustn't be once in 2 weeks. Because now you're a mother and there is every tendency you go to the toilet to ease yourself often and on because of the growing uterus in you. So thirdly, the food you eat, you have to make sure it's as clean as possible. Okay. Washing your food ingredients, the environment you prepare your food, the utensils you use, your kitchen, your whatever, the tables you're cutting your veggies, anywhere you're going to touch the food you're going to use, you make sure they're clean. And then your plates, when you want to use, you rinse before you use, because sometimes you see that cockroaches, you perch on them and poo on them.
Okay. Thank you so much, madam. So, for instance, I learned something that some people, when they are pregnant, they don't use perfume.
Yes.
Why is it not? Is it medically not right for them not to use perfumes?
It's not about medical. It's not medically here.
Okay.
It's about individuals.
Okay.
Body changes.
Okay.
Now she's pregnant. I might be pregnant, and I allow perfumes very well. Okay. That person might be pregnant, and that person doesn't allow perfume. It comes with pregnancy.
Okay.
It's an individual difference.
Okay.
Even the next pregnancy might not be like that. She might be pregnant again, and she'll allow perfumes.
Right.
But that one might not want her to go to toilet, or might want her to perceive any other odor apart from perfume.
Right.
How about toothbrush? Because I've heard that when you're pregnant, your teeth, I don't know what they call it, like you bleed. You have
bleeding gums.
Yeah, bleeding gums. How about your toothbrush? Do you change your toothbrush? Or
if you're pregnant, if you're pregnant and you notice that you have tooth gums, that you bleed from your gums, okay, in that aspect, I advise you go and see your dietitian first, because it might not even be the pregnancy, or it might. So, but if it is the pregnancy, you might need to be changing your toothbrush as often as on, because normally dietitians will tell you to change your toothbrush every 13 months. So, but if it is because due to pregnancy, one is that it will not last for a longer time. It will be for a short while. So for that short while, you might need to change your brush as soon as it requires, depending on the person using it, or depending on the amount of bleeding you are having. If it's not much bleeding, I don't think there is any reason for you to change, but you might be soaking your toothbrush in warm water and salt before you use.
Okay, all right, very well about that. That's okay. So we are talking about high-risk pregnancy. Can you really give us a clue? Not really, it might not be so deep. What is it really about? Because I'm lost. What is high-risk pregnancy?
Okay, when we talk about high-risk pregnancies, from World Health Organization, actually, they say 19 years down or 35 years up. Yes, at high risk.
Like it can lead to things that can lead to neonatal.
Yeah, it can lead to neonatal death. It can lead to maternal death. It can lead to defects, birth defects, baby deformity, anomalies in utero. Then we look at some health conditions of the mother too. Some health conditions of the mother can cause high-risk pregnancies, like high blood pressure, diabetes, heart diseases, cancer, and whatnot. So this can consider a mother being at high risk. Even the mother's age is still between the normal range, but it can consider the mother being at high risk for pregnancy.
Okay, I hope you guys are enjoying this program, because for me, I'm enjoying myself right here. Please, I'm still saying this. You have an obligation. Do share this link. Share it to people, because you can be saving some people out there. Okay, so we are still enjoying ourselves here with this question. It's very, very interesting. So come on, let's learn more. So people sometimes, like couple struggles in this. How many days after your period can you really get pregnant?
Okay.
How many days after your pregnancy?
What I have to say about this is I think getting pregnant is not even by our own power. It's not even by our own making. Yeah, but then science has made us to understand that after, let me say, your period runs for 4 days. If you are a normal 28-day cycle period, if you do experience normal 28-day cycle period, your period is meant to run for 4 days.
Some people
then
5.
Some people
like
5. Then some people 6.
3.
Some people 3. But if your 28-day cycle, let me say from 3 to 5 days.
3 to 5 days.
Yes, it's the actual time. Then after which you have 3 to 4 days
safe period.
3 to 4 days safe period. Sometimes it might get to 5. That's why I said it's not even in our hands to even get pregnant. It's only by God's grace. Because sometimes you even see that time you call free period, so many people are taking in at that period.
Okay, safe period now means what? Like for people who don't really understand.
Safe period is a period of blood is not coming out. You are not ovulating. So it's in between. You are free from blood. You are not even ovulating. There is no pap-like discharge coming from you. You are dry. It's a dry period. So during this period you are free according to science. Science will always tell you that period you're free. But I've seen
some people who got pregnant
taken in during that period. They have taken it during that period. So after that period, from the 6th day, the woman, that is the latent phase of ovulation. From the 6th day, that's when you start noticing a pap-like discharge.
Yeah.
This one now is not slimy. This one is just pipe-like and still watery.
Okay.
Like. It's still watery like. It's not slimy.
All right.
It's still watery like. It's just transparent. You're not seeing any color.
Okay.
So after which, let me say that one can go for 4 to 5 days. After which, you now get into the proper ovulation. That is the active phase of ovulation, which is between 24 to 48 hours. After which the ovulation phase has
24
passed.
to what?
24 to 48 hours.
Okay.
Some people it's just 1 day.
Okay.
Some people it's 2 days.
2 days.
Yes. But from that, after the dry period, from that 6th or 7th day, you are ovulating. The woman is fertile.
All right.
Can take in at any time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you see, we're saying that, and it's very, very educating too. Very true. For people that think that I'm safe, I could make out with my husband, and I don't believe that I could get pregnant. And sometimes maybe you find out that you're pregnant. You won't have to say maybe it's a spiritual problem. You have to say maybe something is wrong somewhere with the woman. Okay. So as you heard her, what she said God is the ultimate, okay? So anything can happen, but science has told us these are the basic things they found out, but we need to look at. But also, you have to have at the back of your mind that there is a God factor out there. Yeah. Okay, so now we'll be asking the next one, and it says, talking about child spacing. I don't know, you have to educate us or highlight what you understand by child spacing, okay? What is child spacing? If someone hears child spacing, what is it really about? Is it that I drop my baby here and I drop the other one there? So what does it really
Not at all.
Okay.
Okay, when we talk about child spacing has to do with, in other words, it's a family planning.
Okay, family
It's a situation whereby the husband and wife are trying to devise a means whereby they give space after they have one child, they give space to get in having another child.
Okay.
Thereby, it will help them to take proper of the first child they already have.
Okay.
Help the child grow.
Okay.
Help the child mature very well.
Okay.
And then, before thinking of having another one.
Okay.
So that both the children that at the end of the day they will give birth to will grow accordingly, and they will have their time and they have adequate care.
Okay.
I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
Yes, I understand what you're saying.
Okay.
Very goodness.
And also for the mother
to also
rest
and her body system come back to normal.
Do you know? It's very, very important. Do you know that some people they don't really observe it. Parent, please, this is very, very key. This is very, very important. You hear what she's saying. It's very, very important. We have so many children out there, so many runaway kids out there. We have so many children. Why they attempt that runaway, or why they find themselves in that box, is really because most time parents don't really have time for them. Yeah. Children are too much in the house. I observed something. I went to one of the suburbs around a place here in Abuja, and I saw their living was not that palatable. Their living was alarming, okay? You know, and it's not that very, very nice, okay? And you see up to 10 children sleeping in a particular place, okay? And no food for them to eat. So this is not very, very good. So please, parents, we need to observe child spacing. Thank you so much, Ness. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. So she has told us the importance, and she has told us most of the likely this thing. So what is talking about feminine health? What is STIs and STDs? How can we contact them, and how can they be prevented?
Okay, STI and STDs, that's the same thing. Sexually transmitted infections, sexually transmitted diseases, they are the same thing. So how do we contact them? It's through unprotected sex with an infected person. So how do we prevent it? So prevention of STDs and STIs, number one is having one sexual partner is the ideal thing. Having one sexual partner. Secondly, if you must have multiple sexual partners, you must have protected sex.
Okay.
You must have protected sex. Then thirdly, hygiene is part of it. Hygiene is part of it. Then fourthly, we talked about using sharp objects when it comes to, because HIV is one of them. So you talk about using sharp objects is another one. You be careful of how you use sharp materials, maybe going to barb, going to the salon to make your hair and all whatnot, making your nails and all whatnot.
Right.
So I think that is.
How about using toilets, like public toilets or something?
Public toilets, actually STIs are not contacted from the toilets.
Okay.
Yes, it's composed of bacteria, virus and parasites.
Oh, okay.
You understand? So you don't get them from the toilet. It's mainly from sexual transmitted infections. So why I talked about HIV is one of them, because you contact HIV through sex, but then HIV too you can contact through blood connections with sharp objects. So that is why I talked about using sharp materials. Yeah, that is.
All right. So that's good. So you say you've told us how we can contact them. Like STDs are contacted through sleeping with infected partners.
Yes.
So when we talk about cervical cancer, what does it mean?
Okay, cervical cancer.
Or what leads to it, and also what leads to it? What is it about?
Cervical cancer is one of the virus from STIs can cause cervical cancer. That is human papillovirus. So this human papillovirus, it's always found in the cervix. Cervix is a neck of the uterus. Yes, it's a neck of the uterus. So this virus is usually found at the neck of the uterus. That is inside the cervix. So that is what causes cervical cancer. So how do one? Is a malignant, is a growth inside the cervix. So, and it's advised that we go for, like every reproductive lady, girl at a reproductive age should go for a test for cervical cancer. You go and do a pap smear for cervical cancer. So as to one, prevent as in make preventions for it. Secondly, to even be aware, and you keep on checking, because you don't even know when it will come there or when it will not come. Because once there is human papillovirus, some of these viruses doesn't have symptoms. You don't even know they are there. Not until the symptoms of probably cancer comes up. Even the cancer sometimes it doesn't even have symptoms until it has generated inside you. That's when you start feeling pain, and which might lead to. They will now start asking questions. Where is the pain coming from? What kind of pain is it? Maybe after scan and everything, they will now diagnose you of having cervical cancer.
So are there a range of people that can really be affected by cervical cancer?
Yes. Every woman in reproductive age. That is to say, every woman that started seeing her menstrual period, let me say from 12 years upwards. Is at risk of cervical cancer.
Oh my God. You see why we talk about that women have to be, we have to really talk about this, because the rate of maternal death is alarming. Okay, so we really need to talk about this, we really need to understand, because there are 1,001 persons out there who are having issues understanding all this. Some of them don't even have the money to go to see a health practitioner, and they don't, even when they even find the money out to go to that place, they find it difficult to get attended to quickly. And even the little time they will have with the doctor, they won't give them the whole time to attend to all those questions, and this is eating them up. So it is very, very important, it's very, very crucial and very vital that we really look into this and understand it. And God so blessed that we have a very, very good, and let's say great, let me not say too much, so that our head would all burst. A nurse here, and she's really educating us a lot. So thank you. She has told us about the cervical cancer. So please, if it is any health care around you, please go for this. If you know,
let me ask something.
All right.
You can also go ask for the vaccine. There is vaccine for it.
Okay.
When you go for the test, and they say you are free of cervical, you don't have the cervical cancer.
All right.
No human papillovirus.
Okay.
You have a human papillovirus vaccine you can take to prevent that. So they can also look out for the vaccine and take the vaccine to protect themselves from getting human papillomavirus.
Talking about the vaccine, do they pay for this vaccine? Or is it free?
Of course, you pay for it.
So you say you pay for it. Is the money that is it?
No, I don't know the amount. I don't know the exact amount. But I don't think when you go to general hospitals, I think it should be cheaper. Or primary health centers, if they have, I think it should be cheaper.
What did you say is the name of the vaccine?
Human papillo vaccine.
Okay, you're hearing
HPV.
that? HPV.
Yes.
Human papillo vaccine. Okay, so that's it. The papillo thing. Okay, you have to go. You go to the healthcare and they'll give you that. Please, it's a time for us to go and check it so that it will not become a thing that will start to run here and there later. Okay, so please go and check it. It's not far away from you. Have any healthcare, primary health center, please just go there and check yourself out, because women, you are very, very important in our generation.
Yes.
We need you. Okay, so that is it. So she has talked about the cervical cancer, and I believe that we will be stopping here for today. I know you had a wonderful time, a very blessed time. But before we stop here, I would just want to take a little of our time. Mama, please, can you be telling us how can we improve maternal health? Okay, because as I said, mothers are very important, women are very important in the society. So what are the things? Because we see our mothers, our father, though, even in their 60s, they're looking very young, doing boy oh boy, you know, open their chest, wearing their face cap, and you see the woman looking so old. And most time we can mistake and say, oh, is this your mother? And I say, no, that's my wife. You know, so so such things, like those kind of things. So what is your advice? So I think for me, I don't know, it would even be advisable from my end that I think they have Well Woman.
Yeah.
Those are supplements that people can take. You can also take fruits. Okay, women, take fruits, take enough water. Let's hear from our health practitioner. I think she'll have more to say.
Okay, when we talk about improving the maternal health,
yes.
Yeah, it has a long way to go concerning us women. We are all women.
Yes.
And improving our health, we don't even, going for supplements is even the bigger part of it. Or is even the additional part of it. But I think, one, we need to, our environment matters. First of all, we need to have enough rest. Yes, as women, we should help our husbands. We should work and have our own money. I advise women to do that. I advise women to, whatever you can lay your hands to do, no matter how little, do it. Have an earning of your own. So that at any particular time, whatever you want to eat, you feel like eating, you eat.
Okay. You don't have to beg anybody.
You don't need to beg anybody. You don't need to, bow down before anybody before you eat anything that you feel like eating.
Yes.
Do you get? Yeah. So no matter how little, you are working for yourself. Okay, maybe if you have much for your children too. Of course. A guy is working for himself. Yeah. So when you have something you're doing, you should be able to take care of yourself. First of all, when you go to work, if you're the person type that works for yourself, you have your time that you go to your shop. Go to your shop, do whatever you need to do in your shop. You come back, you rest. Have some rest. Have some rest. Even if 2 to 3 hours, 1 to 2 hours, no matter how little, rest as a woman. Even in the house, you're doing house chores, doing everything. At a time, a day will come, no, I'm not going to do anything today, I need to rest. You just wake up, eat, drink, rest. Play your music, watch your movie, do whatever you want to do and rest. If you want, take yourself out. All right. Anyhow you feel like doing it. Secondly, eat well.
Feed well, okay?
Feed well. Eat balanced diet. Okay. Know how to combine your food.
Not
vegetables.
akpu in the morning, bread in the afternoon, then eba in the evening.
Know how to balance your meals. Okay. In the morning you can eat akpu in the morning. Okay. Like me, I prefer eating akpu in the morning.
Anytime.
Especially if I'm going to work.
Anytime.
Yes, because when I go to work, I use energy to work.
Of course.
Before I close from work, the calories has burned down.
That's true.
If I come back in the evening, I prefer eating light in the evening. Okay. Maybe fruits, nuts, or every other light food, not even rice. Okay. You understand? Okay. So when you follow it that way, like if I want to go down, now if I want to slim down like this, I'll eat my dinner. Anything 5 p.m. I've eaten dinner. At most 6 p.m. I've eaten dinner. Even if I have to take any other thing that night, it must be fruits, watermelon to say. Or some people like cucumber. some like pineapple, but then for pineapple is not advisable because it contains what is it called? There is this chemical that is it's contained, because when you take it at night your stomach is empty. Before you know it, you start eating the worst of your stomach.
Yes, and causing ulcer. Yes.
So it's good. Watermelon is advisable.
Okay.
Cucumber is good.
Okay.
Then nuts is good. Then you drink plenty of water and sleep. Before you know it, you see yourself going down. Because obesity is at the high side in this our society now, because we believe we have the money, we eat whatever we want, this one, that. Is you watch what you eat. When you watch what you eat, you see that when you eat healthy, sickness will be very far from you.
That's true.
When you rest, sickness will be very far from you.
That's true.
When you exercise, too, your body systems will be at its best at every point in time. Do you get?
Yeah.
Because most of these sicknesses is due to one nonsense food we eat to the other, one calories we take in to the other, one, one thing or the other that I've eaten through our mouths. Do you get? So sometimes I advise we rest, eat good food, exercise, and then psychological and emotionally try to keep yourself, like try to make peace with yourself. There's some things you don't bother yourself about. Because most of the times you see our women now, they bother so much about my husband, what is he doing, my children, if you die, children go still there. They will still continue, they will still live. Do you get? So, and they will still go to school. That is, and once you are sick and your children are there, you are thinking about your children, fine and good. But there's limits to some things we do. Do most things to a limit. There's some limits you do things. You don't overdo them. You don't underdo them. You try to balance the two sides. Your family and yourself.
That's true.
Don't because of your family you break. If you break down and die, the family will continue.
Sure.
Do you get?
Fast.
It's not as if sometimes when we talk, they say, you have mind. It's a thing of mind. It's a thing of taking care of yourself too.
That's
everybody, even this baby, she's taking care of herself. That's sometimes she wants to fall. She will not know, because she knows that if she falls, she'll
get hurt.
So she's taking care of herself. So we women should try, because they say women is a manager of the home. Because women is a manager of, you should not die. Because if you manage it and die, another person will come and complete the management. So what is the essence? You manage as much as you can. Then ask God for grace. Because all the things we are doing, I believe is by God's grace. That is how I put my own. So, but then it's good. Every woman should look for something doing. That is where you'll be able to eat whatever you want to eat at your own time.
That's true.
Yes. Maybe the family menu has yam at night. I said, no, I don't want to eat yam. I need to eat watermelon. I need to get watermelon. Give me money, let me buy watermelon. No, that is not what family is eating. You carry your money and go buy watermelon and eat. It's not a big. But you cannot, because that is what family is eating. You now go and eat yam when you know it will not be good for you. Do you get? And then proper checkup. At some point, maybe once in a month, twice in a month, thrice, depend on how. Check yourself. Run those tests. Do the important test you need to do as a woman. Check yourself. Check your blood pressure. Check your sugar level. Check whatever thing you need to check to make sure that, I'm still in line. My health is still in line. I'm doing well. Then take enough water. It helps too. Taking enough water helps. So I think this is all I can say. Then if you're pregnant, go for antenatal. Don't wait, why will I no, let me wait till 6 months. No, don't wait till 6 months. The ideal time is, once you notice you're pregnant, it's good you register. But then sometimes we look at it, okay, as an Africans we wait till 3 months. But then once is that 3 months, register. Even if it's primary health, anyway you can afford. Register for antenatal. Make sure you go for antenatal. Yes, you might have given birth first, second, third, and you think you have gotten all the lectures you need to get, all the knowledge you need to get. No. Each pregnancy comes with its own experience. Each pregnancy has its own experience altogether. You might have 6 children and 6 different experiences. Yes. So it's good when you are pregnant, go to the hospital. If you are given drugs, take the drugs, adhere strictly to the drugs regimen. Take it as they tell you to, as they told you to take it. If you have any test to do, make sure you run it. If you have any appointment with the doctor, make sure you go. Do you get? So make sure you do your own part of the game and leave the rest for God to do.
Yeah.
So I think this is all I have.
Wow. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you so much, madam.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Really, she talked about a lot of things, and the one I pinpointed out of what she was saying, very, very important. Please, you should jot it down if you are listening to me right now. She talked about the possible ways to improve maternal health, okay? She talked about rest. She talked about feeding well. She talked about exercise. She talked about self-peace. Okay, you must not do your thinking and the thinking of God together. Okay, I know that it's not easy. As parents, we want to pilot, we want to make sure everything is moving fine, but still, please, you need self-peace. You need to give yourself peace. Have peace in Jesus' name.
Amen. When you think that the work is too much for you, call people to come and do it. You pay them.
Yeah.
You give them some tokens to do it for you.
Please,
I think it's
husbands, are you listening to this? Don't say because the woman is calling somebody to come and work, she's lazy.
No, not at all.
Please, don't let our women die. Please.
Not at all. She's not lazy, but she needs to share this work so that she too can rest.
She can live alone for the children.
She has been doing it alone for all this while.
That's very true.
She has been doing it alone all this while,
Yes.
so she needs people to help her out.
You see?
Use your money to save your energy.
So you see, please, husbands, this is also a call to you.
Yes.
It is very, very important.
They have a great work to do.
Please don't make another one that I'll be adding. Don't make the woman think too much.
Yes.
There's something like emotional torture. It goes a long way.
Yes.
See, women are emotional beings. Okay, so we know men, they are very logical, but women are emotional beings.
Yes.
Any little thing you see brings them down. They start,
No,
please.
actually, women are stronger than men in that aspect.
You see?
Yes,
You
they
see?
are, but just that they have plenty on them.
You see?
Women are stronger than men when it comes to having bodies. Woman's head can contain a lot. at a
Men,
time.
are you listening?
Men cannot carry it.
Okay.
They can't.
All right.
If a man should carry the body women are carrying,
Oh my.
see, this level of paternal death
You see?
will be on increase. Yes, now.
That's why they say Jesus Christ is supposed to be a woman.
Yeah.
Please, I don't know. Some people say Jesus is a woman, but
even not minding the kind of body women carry, they still succeed, they still bear it, and still do what they're
Push
supposed
ahead and everything.
to. Do you get? So women are strong.
Yeah, we are
They are strong.
up women.
We are all strong. We are
Up
strong.
women.
Up,
Kudos,
up,
women. Women, you're very, very beautiful.
sir.
You are the best. Okay, we appreciate you, every mother out there. We appreciate you, every daughter out there. Very beautiful. Don't let anybody talk you down.
At
I know
all.
there are some cultures that say that children like daughters are nothing. They are common. Please don't take that.
It's
Okay,
not true.
you are what you say and believe that you
Yes.
are. Okay, if you have daughters, be happy. Okay, because women, we are the one moving this nation. Because if there is no woman, I don't think. Do you think?
Nothing.
I don't think.
All
I
these
don't-
people will
I
not
don't
be here.
Yeah,
Nobody will give birth.
Even our president,
We
there's
will
a
not be-
woman behind.
Yes.
Okay, so
All these people will not be here.
we are the first president,
Of
okay,
course.
because we are the one leading the president. Okay, so women, all the best. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, returning subscribers, new viewers to this program. We appreciate you a lot. And to the crew, we also thank you so much for, being there for us and giving us our time to express our women, authority. We are so happy. Thank you so much. We appreciate you so much. Thank you, Nurse Adana Ome. We appreciate you. And marital coach, Blessing Odomene. You're looking so beautiful and you're green. Why are you putting on green with me now? Well, we'll say bye-bye for now. Please, if you've not subscribed before, please click on the subscribe button and share this video. It is very important. Somebody will thank you someday, at least if it's not financially, somebody will be saying secretly, oh God, bless her, bless her, bless her. You understand? Thank you so much. I remain Mumzibah. Next time I come your way again. Bye.